Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Pick a Card Thursday. I'm Sophie from Maison Jupiter. We're going to look at your love life for the season, and we're going to look at what is coming into your life that you are single or not. We're going to see what is coming your way for this season. So, it is a pick a card. As usual, I will invite you to be able to pick the right message for you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in and out. If you need to shake your arms and relax your muscles. Let go of all the tensions. When you're going to reopen your eyes, the first thought that attracts your eyes is going to be the right message for you today. Don't overdo it, don't overthink it. Just go with the first message that comes in for you. If you need more time, you can pause and come back later. I will start with group one. If you belong to group two or three, you can use the timestamp below and you can go directly to your reading this way. I will see you in a minute. So group one, let's see. Oh, there's more than one card. I forgot. Okay, so let's see what do we have for your love life for this season. Two cards. Okay. So we have the Hermit and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So right away with those two cards, I can tell you that either you are alone in your love life, or there is a feeling of feeling alone in your love life. There is a feeling of maybe needing of being alone also in your love life. That doesn't mean that if you're attached, you need to go away from this relationship. We will see with the rest of the cards, but there is a need for introspection, being on your own for a moment and doing some kind of work on yourself. But with that being said, the next card is the Wheel of Fortune. Something is shifting, something is changing. And we have three people working at, I'm sorry for the switch. We have three people working at connections in your life. So if you are familiar with this story, with this, I don't even know how you say this. Um, Sorry, I only know it in French. Just going to go with the word of, I think it's a string. Yeah, the string. Okay, I have it. Thank you. Whatever force came on and gave me the word in my head. Thank you so much. The string. So I only know this story because of, I'm sorry about this, but Hercules from Disney, because they have those three witches. And when I was younger, I watched that movie. And there is a string. So there is the three witches, the witches of the past, the present, and the future. And the story goes that with those scissors, they are able to cut the strings of life of people, but they're able to also connect people and they're able to make life. So, with that being said, I really see that there is something shifting in your love life, and we're going to look at those energy a little bit more, of course. But if you are single and you have been in this energy of introspection and doing the work and healing yourself, there is something shifting right away. There is movement in your love life for the season. So let's go with this new deck. It is a sweet ghost deck. So let's see. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's see what we have. We have to appreciate chaos, right? We have to go with the joy of filming and appreciate the chaos of all of it. So we have a Page of Pentacles. What else is coming through? We have the Lovers. I'm going to shuffle far away from me disturbing the camera. Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So, for those of you who are alone this season, there is love coming your way. What is really strange is this knight doesn't seem to show his face. I don't know if this is if you can get a good look at this card, but it doesn't seem to show his face. Interesting. So I do get the feeling that in the past you were in this energy of the hermit, and that let's start with the singles. Like I said, I really feel like you have been left out. Maybe a hard breakup was by lack of commitment. Somebody broke your heart by lack of commitment. Someone left your life with you completely stuck in wondering what happened, completely stuck in wondering, going back to conversation, going back to events, wondering what was happening, and needing to be in your own energy for a moment, in your own company for a moment. And you are really good company, but this is not what you want for the long term. I'm seeing that there is a possibility coming in. I'm saying possibility because you have the card of the lover. And it will be yours to assess if you want to take this new opportunity. There is somebody coming in that is taking a sweet time, from what I can tell, with the Knight of Pentacles when I split the deck. Taking a sweet time coming your way. I'm just curious to know, why do we have a Knight of Cups that is not showing its face? Thank you. We have a card of freedom that doesn't exist in any other deck. So if you know tarot or you're learning, don't get don't get scared. You are not crazy. This is not a real card that exists in other decks. It is just in this deck. It is a card of freedom. So why does this knight doesn't show his face? Because of free will. That's what the card of freedom means. Because of free will. So you see, you have been in this spot of healing and being in your journey of being in the healing mode and mending your heart. And like I said, there is a question about free will. Are you going to open your heart or not to this new person that is coming in? This person is going to switch identities in a normal way, not in the crazy way, in the way where this person identity is going to switch depending on how long do you need until you're willing to open your heart again. So that means in English that you are going to meet different people depending on how long you need starting now to be able to meet new people. And it's going to be a very slow progression into the relationship. The Knight of Pentacles is there. So we know it's going to be an extremely slow progression. This person is not going to want to smother you. We have the card of freedom. This person is not going to want to scare you with going into commitment too fast. But I feel like what happened for the last relationship that broke your heart was unjust, and that was up to free will. So you prepared before incarnation to have other possibilities in case this person was not able to sustain this relationship with you. And if you are attached, if you have somebody in your life already, what I feel is telling is that you need to ask yourself where along the way in this relationship, depending on how long you have been together, do you feel like you or this person, your partner, has not been up to the challenge to meet your needs in this relationship? and to see, are we willing to reconquer our hearts, re-challenge each other to seduce ourselves again to be able to sustain this long relationship, or are we no longer committed to this relationship? And there is this question of freedom that is coming through with the card of freedom, of this is something that I need to look at because maybe I'm better on my own. And if you decide to recommit to this partner, this is going to be for the long run. And this is going to connect the two of you with your needs in this. We have Eight of Swords. There is communication that needs to happen between the two of you that didn't happen. And there was an idea of what it could have been. So, what I mean by this is that when there is information that you don't have, your brain is making up explanation for those information that you don't have. So you're not just going on your day with, oh, I don't know why this person didn't come at by the house yesterday, or I don't know why this person didn't call me. Your brain is also always going to over work and make up crazy stories or real stories, but we never know until we know of what it is. So in this example, you do have conversation that needs to happen, and it could be about your needs, it could be about old conversation, it could be about something that happens 2 years ago, 2 weeks ago, and that you have an idea of an explanation of why it happens, but you need to know what really happened to be able to understand each other once more and recommit to each other and commit to your relationship together. And we have a Three of Wands. So with this, I think there is this question of freedom that comes back around again for both singles and people who are attached. And it is to see, where do I want to be in the future? There is a question about, what do I want for the future? And if I can get it in a relationship, and if so, how can I get it in a relationship? Because there is multiple options that is presenting itself to you about where you want to live, maybe, or where you want to travel also, or where you see yourself basically in the future, in your career, in your relationships, and maybe if you want to have children or not, if you want to have commitment or not, what is your ideal partnership in the future. All of those things are being challenged in this partnership that either you have already or you are about to have. It is completely up to you. In the same time that we have this free will, this is something that was already predestined for you to question yourself at this stage of your life about your relationship. And this is going to make your life and your future relationship, this one or the next one, true, authentic, and long lasting if this is what you're looking for. Let's take one more card about what is the goal of all of this. And it's because you need to open up more, Seven of Wands. You need to let the person enter more in your physical, emotional, mental intimacy, and without this question of what you really want, there is a limit to what you'll let people enter in your intimacy. Sometimes we lack intimacy in terms of emotional, sometimes it's mental intimacy, or sometimes it is physical intimacy also. But without this without this work on what you truly want, you are not going to let the partner that is presenting in your life enter and really connect on a deeper sense with you. So only clarity, Ace of Swords, is going to make it happen where you're really going to have the best connection and a profound and unique and deepened connection on many areas of your life and different kind of intimacy, if that makes sense. So a lot of this season is going to be used for reconnection with yourself, the hermit, and to see where you're aligning yourself with the future in terms of love life and in terms of your whole future, in a sense. The kind of partner that you're going to have is going to depend on what is coming up from this introspection and what you have decided, the path that you have decided for the future. One thing that is certain with all of this is that you do have options coming, absolutely. And you absolutely don't have to be alone if you don't want to be alone. This is showing up as a Two of Cups, and the Knight of Cups were one of the first card that we had. And the Lovers, sorry, the Two of Cups is there. The Lovers is there. So I know that you don't have anything to worry about if you worried about being alone for a long time. It's not there. It's absolutely not there. But there is a question about really going within and really looking at what you're looking for in a relationship for you for the future. What is going to bring you happiness and what do you want to commit to in the future? So this is what I have for you, group one. I hope it resonates and you do have love presenting itself to you in many different shape and form in the future. So I hope that this is making you happy. Please comment below if you want to share what this means for you. I always love to read your comments. And if you want to book your own reading, you can book at maisonjupiter.com, where we can see the cards just for you and we can answer all of your questions. I see you next week. Group two, what do we have showing up in your love life? So we have Temperance and we have the High Priestess. So with this, we have a connection that is extremely spiritual. If you were calling in a partner that was as awakened as you, I think you have done it. I think you have called in a partner that is really spiritual. And the temperance typically means two people who are very different. But I see this as a card of a soulmate for me. And I see this as two people complete each other and this polarity that is important sometimes in relationship. So the high priestess also is there. So I just want to say that it's not only because it's the card is not only there because it's spiritual, but it's also there because you don't see it coming and you won't see it coming. So sometimes we have this kind of love where you know the person already, but we're not aware that this is a love interest. So let's take more cards. What do we have for group two? The Two of Swords, exactly as I said, you don't see something coming. So I'm more picking up on single, but it can switch. So let's see. The Four of Wands. This is the energy of the home, the stability, the foundation. We have the Queen of Wands underneath the High Priestess, which means the witch energy, the female energy who is extremely spiritual and gifted. Trying. Okay, and let's see what else is there. Not only do we have the card of the Lovers, but it says true love. Okay. Five of Coins reverse, Two of Wands, And let's split the deck. The Knight of Swords. It's interesting because I feel like you had competition for this person. So I feel like there is another person being involved with your love life right now. And it doesn't have to be another love interest. It could be someone that is opposed to this love life. I'm just going to try to show you. I will try to show you because when we have the word true love in a love reading, I mean, this is interesting. Okay, we see it. Good, good, good. Not the best, but good. So, I feel like we have another person interfering, like I was saying. It doesn't have to be another person that is interested to the same person as you, but it could be someone that is unhappy about your happiness. It could be a mother energy, could be a family member energy, could be a colleague energy, could be a friend energy. But whatever it is, we do have somebody in between the two of you. So if you're single, just get ready for this because it's coming soon. You have been patient enough. We have temperance in the past, so you have been patient enough. Again, you don't see it coming, so timing will not work with the cards. You don't see it coming twice. Two of Sword and a High Priestess. So you're not meant to know when it's happening, but it's going to happen fast. I see the two of you wanting to live together really fast, and I see the two of you wanting to have a foundation to this relationship really fast. I do see I don't see that you two are arguing. Sorry, I don't see that you two are arguing. I really see that this is competition and other people trying to poison this relationship for some reason. So try as early on in a relationship as possible to make sure that you two understand that you are not a problem, your partner is not a problem, the problem is the problem. And if this is someone in particular that is outside of you, try to have this open communication with your partner about how you're dealing with this, because this should not play a role in splitting you apart at all, but be aware that there is an influence that is out there. Could be an ex also. This person is wearing a wedding dress, so that's not a good news because that could be an ex-wife, that could be an ex-partner, that could be someone I really wants your partner. Male or female gender is could be switched, no worries. I don't see that you're going to be left that you're not going to be left out in the cold. The Five of Pentacles is being reversed. I don't see that this is going to end your relationship, but there could be arguments and that could be a lot of bad vibrations sent to you by this woman. I'm just going to take one more card on this. This partner this partner is finding the situation very heavy. So that's why probably you have to talk about the situation very early on. But we have the 10 of Pentacles. So the longevity of this relationship is looking really good. And we know that there is a possibility that this disturbance is also coming from someone that is either in the family or linked with this person for a long time. This is making a lot of impact on your partner, who is extremely sensitive and is not the best at dealing with his feelings yet. We have for him the King of Cups reverse, so it's not the best yet, but this person is learning. It's going to be a rocky start, but it's going to be good. You're going to gain a lot of strength, and this is going to make your foundation extremely, extremely strong. If you open up to each other early on in this challenge, and if you are able to have the gates of communication open and honest, you are going to gain the support of each other, you're going to gain the trust of each other, and the dynamic is going to be really, really strong. So, the final card for this reading, we have the Six of Sword. So this is calmer water. Don't worry, this disturbance is moving away. This disturbance is not going to last maybe 3 to 6 months. And I don't know why I'm losing my voice. Oh, because of communication. That's why. Okay. You really have to work on the communication. That's what is the key for this whole reading. You have a lot of intuition, but this person is also somewhat in spirituality. I'm not talking about your partner here, but the woman that is interfering or the man that is interfering, depending on genders. I said to you also early on that your partner is spiritual, but this partner didn't have a safe space to really explore it, so it may be really raw still at the moment, the talent and the gift that this person has. So this is going to be a conversation that you're going to have very early on, where this person, your partner, is going to feel a lot of intense reaction because of this conflict, because this person is an empath, right? Your partner is an empath, but not really understanding what steps should be taken to get better. And you are there to protect. I hope it's clear. I really hope it's clear. Overall, it's very beautiful. You're there to protect each other, to grow together, and to learn lessons together, and to speak up. Yes, I'm losing my voice again. To speak up is really important. So this is what I have for you, group two. I hope it resonates, and congratulations on this relationship with a spiritual partner. This is the holy grail right now. So really rare. If you want to have a personal reading, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. Don't forget your coupon code for 10% off of your next reading. It is Jupiter. I see you next week. Bye. Group three, let's see. What do we have in your love life? Okay, the devil reverse and a dead card. I prefer the devil being reversed, so I will take it reverse. I don't normally do it, but the devil, I do. Death card and the devil reverse. There is a purge happening in your love life. So let's see what's the cards. What do we have? There's a big purge happening in. Are they all reverse? Yes. Okay. Nine of Wands. Temperance. Let me just make it better so you can see them. Magician. Judgment. Somebody is coming back around to ask you for a second chance. Somebody is trying to make amends. So if this is your current partner and this person is coming in to you to ask for to forgive them, it's another story. But I'm going to continue this with people who are single because that's most likely what is happening here. Okay, all of this is a long story, so I'm going to take them. Okay. So what do we have for you? We have that you found out that you are really strong when you're alone and you don't need anybody in your life. You want to have somebody, but you don't need anybody. And what we have there is that you found out that you're extremely powerful, and that's when this person decides to ask for a second chance. I have to say we have lies. So it could have been that this person has lied to you in the past and tried to make amends now. So let's take one card on the lie card. Ace of Wands. This has, and we have the Emperor next to it. So I know this is the Emperor that lied. So depending on who you are in this story, we have a masculine energy that lied to you. I'm going to put this maybe just right there. I know there's already enough card on the table, but anyway. So what we have there is somebody that lied to you in the past coming back around for forgiveness. The lie was about, I have to say, flirting. I have to say ego and flirting. Why am I saying this? So, Ace of Wands is the card of the erection for obvious reasons. And we have somebody with trophies. So, we have a hunter and we have this card. We may have to deal with somebody that is in need of a lot of attention and maybe didn't get it for a long time or whatever is the excuse, but we do have somebody that lied over that kind of topics coming back around to ask you for a second chance. This person wants to have his ego, the next card is ego, wants to have his ego restored because there is a lot of bruises now currently on the ego of this person that is coming back around for a second chance. You have sacrificed yourself for this person in the past. You have given a lot of yourself. And there is a question on, are you going to be willing to give more or to truly forgive this person? You have been given your all to this person. So let's see the true feelings of this person when this person comes back around. Let's see the true feelings, please. One card. True feelings of this person. We have the Knight of Swords rushing back to talk to you and rushing back to try to talk to you about the truth of something. And this is the card of the Strength. Taking something from the past and trying to make it better, trying to heal something from the past, let go of the burdens, communicate the S out of it. I'm sorry for my French, but there is a lot of communication coming your way, a lot, a lot, a lot. So the worst thing that you can do if you want to really give it a chance, of course, the worst that you can do is to not want to communicate because this person wants to communicate. So if you are willing to give it a chance, really you have to hear what this person has to say to be able to decide if it's really aligned with your values. The devil being reversed means that you are releasing some of the ties, karmic ties, obsessions, excess. What are they linked to? We have the Fool. You never truly healed from this relationship, and it's coming back around. It's coming back around. And the last card is, what is this person wanting from you now? This person wants to honestly giving you some peace and love. That doesn't mean commitment. That doesn't mean starting again, but truly wants to make amends. Queen of Cups. There was some lies, there was some illusions, and this person wants to have a fresh start. And I think this person sensed that if they're not, I try to show it to you better. This person sensed that if they are not doing this, there is a lot of karma that is going to be attached to them and they don't want it. This is a really big reading, and I hope you're prepared for what is coming. I know you are, but I hope you know how to react to it and that you're strong enough to go through it. Get ready, anchor yourself. This is coming back around. And I'm wishing you the best with this. Sorry for the camera. Wishing you the best with this. If you need a personal reading to get ready for this, you can absolutely book at maisonjupiter.com. We can look at this together. This person is someone that used to complete you, and there is definitely a hole in your heart, but it's up to you to decide, is this person, same person coming back, going to heal it or do more damage? but there is a forgiveness and there is an honesty in what is coming. And it's up to you to see if we're just taking this peace offering or we're taking this person back. It's up to you. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to stop it now and I'm going to send you tons of love. Thank you so much for being part of Maison Jupiter. We love you and I'm going to see you next week. Bye bye.